Hello, everyone, and welcome to another horrific review. Uh, Funny enough, this wasn't the stream I planned for tonight. This kind of came about by chance. So let me tell you the story. I did watch a movie last night that I was going to do, and it was bloody terrible. I mean, it was shit. There's no if buts or maybes about it. It was just a bad movie. It was bland. It was pointless. It was put out as horror, but it wasn't. It was a artsy fartsy piece where nothing of actual consequence or rhyme or reason happened. So needless to say, if I watched that, I was disgusted. I mean, here's how bad it was. I didn't schedule the stream for tonight. Normally I do it the night before. I forgot to make my lunch for the next day. I'm just like, stuff this. I'm going to bed. I'm not in the mood. When you watch a movie, you're just like, oh God, no, enough of that. So headed to bed, and just as it happens, Anne Myrna from Acrostar Films. Now, if you remember, Anne and Stephen and Brian and that, they came on the show and talked about their last project. It came from somewhere. We reviewed it. In fact, I need to chase up, and I'm fucking. Do you know my head gets confuddled at times? I need to chase up and actually watch that movie in full. I believe it's good to go. I need to check what the status of that. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. So Anne just reached out and said, "We've got a new trailer out for our latest project. Do you fancy checking it out?" And I'm like, "Yep, sure. Do you know what? I'll do a reaction video. I'll watch it tonight. I'm on a wee bit early as well because why not?" There you go. Completely off the cuff. Wasn't the stream I planned to do, but here I am. So what we're going to do is, what was the last one I reacted to? It was either Nicolas Cage's Dracula or The Evil Dead Rise. One of those two is the last sort of reaction I did. So wasn't that long since I've done one of these, but a lot of fun to do. A lot of fun to see trailers and new projects coming out. So we'll watch it together, and then I'll give you my thoughts. Let's get the old earbuds in. Has it been done? It's really strange when you're sitting with these in and talking to yourself and you don't have somebody on the other end. It's like putting cotton wool in your ears. But that's right. Let's do it.
What is it that darkens your soul? What pain has come across your heart?
Who are you?
I'm your savior, here to help you break free from the pain that consumes you. I can give you the peace that you so desperately crave. Is that something you want?
Oh, by the way, this is about a succubus, not a vampire. I should have went with the prefix.
So, do you care to tell me how your week went?
I had one of those moments where I didn't think life was worth it anymore.
Here, bloody hell.
Last night.
See, that dude's massive arms. Sorry, just had to bring that up. They're impressive. God, I used to have biceps once. Then I got all flabby. Fair play to you, mate. Fair play to you.
I laid awake wondering if this is all I know.
Devin, you've been coming to me for over a year now, and I've seen you get past your demons.
Something happened to me last night I can't explain. I think I just made love to the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
You think you did?
Together? How complicated can it be?
It will not turn out well. Tell me, what do you feel when you look into my eyes?
When you're with me, a little of the pain I have goes away.
We all have pain. You have brought meaning to my life when I thought I would never have it. And I will do whatever it takes to keep you. Are you willing to do the same for me?
What are you?
I've searched for more than empty desires, and now that I have found it, I will not allow anyone to take that away from me. If you come anywhere near him, you'll regret it.
Yeah, that's got dark very
That
quick.
you are starting a fire that you won't be able to extinguish.
we go.
Are you an angel?
Far from it.
Hey, Rebecca. Come join us.
Holy shit.
Dun, dun, dun. Oops. Ah, right. Stop that. There we go. That's quite cool. It started off, do you know what? I was starting off a bit wishy-washy. I'm like, what the hell? Then it got dark very quickly. So, wonder what the plot twist. There's obviously a massive plot twist here. So the film, bloody hell, should have got the website. I had the website up when I did the synopsis. I put it in the description. Excuse me, sorry about that. Yeah, I put the synopsis. Basically, it's a succubus meets her sort of true love, and if you're familiar with succubus, obviously horror fans generally are. So I'm preaching the converted here, but succubus uses sexual energy in a vampiric manner and drains basically the life essence out of their victims. The only time I've seen the succubus story actually like played out in TV, and that was Lost Girl. If you remember that, Bo, who actually struggled with her power. So it's possible, I suppose, like a vampire, they can either go on a feeding frenzy or take a little bit. What's interesting here is her chosen one doesn't seem to be suffering the effects. So I wonder how they're going to explain that in the movie, because generally it's the sexual contact that initiates feeding. They're outworldly. They're not formerly humans. That's the thing. You know, a vampire or werewolf not can be formerly human. Succubuses are born. They're come into being as they are. They're a supernatural creature. So their idea of sexual love and that's completely different. It's a feeding mechanism. So it'll be interesting to see how they've brought that into this movie. That's just me being a horror nerd. Sorry, but you know how it is. Interesting the way she can wear a cloak around the bars and stuff just casually, and then she goes to that, swaps over that hat. I think I was supposed to frightening things like, what's she doing? Yeah, so yeah, that'll be interesting to see. It'd be cool. I like those guys. I have to get them on again actually sometime. Different reasons to talk about things. We ended up flipping talking for over 2 hours. You know, it's one of those chats that we just kept going and going. We could have went for like 3 or 4, and that's when you know you've got good guests and you've got a good report, because when the conversation's effortless and if you know the way I structure my interviews, I have some talking points and notes, but I don't really no hard-hitting questions or anything. You know, the whole point is to have the conversation, and some people need a bit of encouragement. Others just, are natural talkers, but there needs to be a rapport. If there's no rapport between you and the guest, I mean, it's obvious. With those guys, we had a great laugh. In fact, Bram wasn't meant to be on it. It was meant to be Anne and Steve. And then Brian came on, so I wasn't actually expecting him. So we ended up being 4 of us, and that's a great laugh. Really enjoyed talking to those guys, and once again, we with all sorts of creators. Going to be talking to Dick Dale at the end of this month, next couple of weeks. Another filmmaker. Good to see him board. It's a new avenue. Because I'm a massive fan of creativity. I love film anyway. You know that from the reviews. Yeah, I'm interested. I thought it was going to be wishy-washy, but it quickly turned there. So yeah, it looks like there's a wee bit of a plot, and there's more going on than meets the eye. So you're not getting your standard movie here. But I've put the link in the description anyway. Please check it out. Give them some love. If you can't afford to back it, it's in post-production phase, so the film's basically made. So this isn't something you're backing from, a pipe dream. And Acrostar Films have a proven record. It's not I'm not going to get some charlatan on here. That's not my way. If I think something's dodgy, I'm not I'm not putting my face behind it. If that makes sense, I'll end up coming out here looking like a tit. These guys are the real deal. Made plenty of movies. They are genuinely love what they do, and that's the sort of people I want to hang out with and promote and just having the show and collaborate with, and down to earth, So you've got talented people who are actually down to earth, approachable, and you can have a conversation with them. What more do you want? And God, I'm jealous. That dude's got huge arms. He's trying to do it all subtly there, now he just can't hide them. It's like, God, and start lifting weights again. Look at feeble, flabby arms. Just got a complex now. Thanks, folks. Hey, Chris, how are you? Nicolas Cage, he's something else. I don't know if you know the story behind him, but he ended up effectively owning a massive tax bill. These sort of people have accountants and that, so it's not necessarily them, but they set up these schemes and they put their trust in the accountant, and then sometimes it go wrong. He ended up with a huge, humongous tax bill due to certain things. Now, most people, that would break you. You try to get out of it, go to jail, do whatever else. He decided, no, I'm going to pay that off. And he has, for the last 2 years, worked himself to the bone. I mean, he has been in everything. Any paying gig he has taken to get that payback. And it has led to some of the craziest, wackiest flipping TV or movies out there. And yes, here we go. Tangent time. I'm here to promote a flipping trailer, and yeah, let's go off a tangent. Yeah, we just got some absolute classic, and that's not even the stuff. Like, a lot of stuff we made is still in post production, so it's still all to come out. What a guy! Can't not love him. But give love to these guys. More importantly, Acrostar Films. They're the real deal. A lot of time for them, and like I said, absolutely genuinely lovely people. Oh, look, talking of which, greetings, Anne. I was just saying nice things about you. Welcome. Yeah, I've seen that. There's quite a bit of the plot. It starts off, you were sneaky there with the trailer. Starts off a bit, oh, lovey-dovey, and then straight away we get the switch, and we know there's a wee bit more going on than we think. So, really looking forward to checking this one out. So there you go. What more do you want? The creators come on to chat and everything else. That's when you know you've got genuine people. So there you go, folks. The link is in the description. I've shared the post across our social media. So, like I said, if you're not in a position to financially support the movie, share it around. Leave a comment on it. Show them some love. Give the social media algorithms a bit of a boost. You know it's all about engagement. So anything you can do, help get this movie finished. And, it's all the touch-ups now. You know the difference between a really polished horror movie and one that just falls short. And that's the bane of horror movies. We know that. It's all about the post-production and the visuals. It's all those little tweaks at the end that cost a bit of money that makes a difference between a really captivating movie and one that just, you feel the fall short. So here's your chance. Don't complain about indie movies and how they fall short. If you've actually got a chance to be personally involved and give it support and help get it there, that next level. And there's some nice perks as well. I'm a moron. I should have put up the website and went through it, but I'm terrible at reading stuff and I just bore you to tears, and I don't want to do that. Click on the link, go check out the different tiers. You can delete as little or as much, up to you as far as you go. If you can't, share it around. But there you go, folks. I'll stop waffling on before you get fed up with me. As usual, support them, keep up with the channel. We do things like this as well as our normal content. Thank you, Anne, for saving me having to review a terrible movie tonight, because I really had a bleak evening planned ahead of me after what I watched last night. Even by this trailer, it's not that. Yeah, so there you go, folks. Thanks very much. Go up and do the typey clicky things. And until next time, keep it creepy, keep it horrific.